Back on the mainland, I was keen to find out more about the many changeable moods of Margaret River. Now this is where Margaret River opens out onto the sea, and during the summer months it's only as wide as a cricket pitch. But during the heavy rains of winter, the river raises its level by 2 or 3 metres and then breaks out into the bay in spectacular fashion. I joined an international group of adventurers for a combined canoeing and interesting gastronomic experience under the skillful direction of our bush tucker tour guide, Maureen. The diversity of bush tucker has only recently been discovered by white Australians, but was known to the Aborigines for centuries. We arrived on a little island, and Maureen introduced us to some of the rich variety, finer points and preparation of bush food.
On buns?
Tea tree.
Tea tree! Very good. There you go.
Maureen set out the tantalising fare, ranging from witchetty grub paste, damper and bush tomatoes, and informed and entertained us with her knowledge of the amazing variety of delicacies available from the bush. I sampled bunya nuts, the fruit of a native pine that can be eaten either raw or roasted over the hot coals of a campfire.
So when I pass them around, if you want to eat one, or you want to wear it, or want to paint your face, feel free.
Our culinary lesson finished with the preparation of a gourmet emu and salad sandwich garnished with grub paste. Okay, so this little island here on the river, just tell me, how was that? This floods in the winter,
It does, yeah. Well, how it was actually formed, what it actually is the root base of a giant melaleuca tree. It's about 2,000 years old, and it's offshot all these other little baby trees.
So it looks like hundreds of trees, but it's all just the one?
really just one. And we're actually standing on this spongy bit here. We're standing on a covering of the root base. And what happens, because these trees produce tea tree oil, when the leaves drop down on the ground, nothing grows here. It's like a natural antiseptic. So you can see it's just a little covering of dirt and the leaves, and it's formed up over the years and made this spongy platform.
Coming with us? On the other side of the river, we abandoned paddle power for a hike through the bush to tackle the steep climb to a prominent vantage point high above the river.
Excellent.
Now, this is Margaret River, which flows from 150 kilometres inland through the farmlands and the jarrah forests and the vineyards right down here to the Indian Ocean. And the first family from England settled here in 1850. And just behind me is a little island with melaleuca trees nearly 2,000 years old. So we've had quite an adventure today. We're caving, we're walking up the hill. Why do you do something like this?
I think because of the challenge. It's not something that I would do at home. I don't get the opportunity to go walking in the bush, to see all the wildlife, canoeing down a river. I wouldn't dream of doing that at home. So it's a brilliant personal challenge, and it's stretched me a great deal.
The hike took me back to the rugged scenic coastline for one last spectacular Western Australian sunset over the wild waters of the Indian Ocean.